Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of StealSpeaks with your host, Mr.StealUrGurl. Today we have a special cast sent from the one, the only Redarrow. This is a special, as you can see the player names, this is special because we got Polarbearz. He is coming back, everyone. The dreaded polar bear. The endangered species. I'm just playing. He was, at one time, the best player. He is spawning now as the orange UEF. Let's see how he does. And to the north, we got the red Siren. Fitting for the name, Redarrow. Spawning as the red Siren. I think I already said that, but that's okay. They are playing on open palms. This is the map, the end-all, be-all of Supreme Commander 2. This is where you show your stuff. And Polarbearz starting with single land factory. I think it went down before anything else. That is not a bad idea against Cybern since they are so fast with their flanks. That is kind of unusual for a UEF player to have a tank before the Cybern player. Well, not unusual if the factory goes down first, but as you can see, Polarbearz went weapon range, which is well needed against Cybern, so you could kite those nasty bot flanks. And a second factory goes down for Polarbearz, with a third one queued up to the flank, which is nice. And Redarrow is going to attempt to get 4, holding down shift to see how this all works out. 3 factories, energy generator, 1 by the factory by the engineer. Nice little build scheme right there for Redarrow. Wisely, Polarbearz is not building him back in the beginning against a Cybern player. In fact, that is enticing Redarrow to flank this side first. I think Polarbearz right now has more units on the field, which is pretty cool. Very nice against a Cybern player. I could see... Is this a little barrier? That's actually not a bad idea. That's going to make it tougher for those bots to get in there and do some real damage. And you could put units in between there, and those bots will probably shoot at the energy generator and not back at units. And here comes our first little almost engagement. Let's see what happens. There are now 4 factories on the field for Redarrow, which is very, very nice and quite nasty to deal with. Alright, contact is made. The first shot was fired by Polarbearz ACU, and Redarrow wisely backs out of that one. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because it appears not a lot's happening at the time except for minor fractars. And Redarrow is now attacking to the other side, losing 2 units in the engagement. That is never too fun. Polarbearz blobbing his units up as per protocol and kiting the best he could. Oh, pop goes a tank. Very nice. Supporting with the ACU. That is not going to be fun for that mechs. I think that mechs is oh, never mind. Oh, it ate it. And so did that poor little engineer, but that's okay. Oh, nice move, Redarrow. Taking out some mechs. Is that one going to go down? Is that? And it's done. Redarrow is doing rate of fire on her land units. And I forgot to mention at the beginning, Redarrow went, ooh, another. Let's see if she could get another one. Oh, that is so painful for Polarbearz. Those were his first mechs built. Oh, God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mechs is in total destroyed. That is very nasty, Redarrow. In the beginning, Redarrow went build cost, build time down, and Polarbearz went build cost down, and that factory is going to eat it. Boom! Poor little factory. Wasn't doing nothing, just playing. It was supplying Polarbearz's machine of war. That is nasty, Redarrow. You are coming up to 6 factories. Polar Bear went Demolisher just now. And P-Shield, so that is going to be a nice little defense. I do believe a friend of mine, correct me if I'm wrong, in the patch notes, that, well, Polar Bear said there was things in the patch notes that did not show up. That very nice little defense by Redarrow. Such as, here are the things in the patch notes that did not show up, such as the P-Shields don't take splash damage anymore. I don't know if that's true. Feel free to put that in the comment section below to see if that is true. That is a nasty death ball. Usually we refer to death balls from Cybran. My friends and I do, at least. The Brackman, Loyalists, and Cobra spam. Very nasty. Oh! Red Arrow is doing some work down to the south, but it looks like Polar Bear is going for an all-in push with his own death ball of Demolishers, Rockheads, and P-Shields. Let's see what is going on. Okay, that is a wise decision for Red Arrow to do, to recall her units. Polar Bear went training 2. I think Red Arrow is in a lot of trouble. Power detonate that. Okay, that did some damage to Polar Bear. Polar Bear needs to be careful because power detonate is still potent. Get those units under the shield, Red. Please do that. Please do that. There you go. I don't think any amount of point defense is going to save you, but Brackman might. I think Brackman would counter those P-Shields. Very smart. Walking away. Oh, did that go down? Oh, that poor factory. Very smart of Polar Bear to walk away from that. And that's it. GG, well played, both Polar and Red Arrow. And thank you very much for sending me this excellent replay. I hope everyone enjoyed that as much as I did. Yeah, in the comment sections below, please tell me if the P-Shield still takes splash damage or not. I have not yet field tested this, but my buddy Aussie insists that it is true. It may or may not be true, and I'm thinking it probably is, because those P-Shields are highly effective now, especially in that number. That was very nice, Polar Bear. And remember to subscribe and check out my other videos and sign up for the upcoming tournaments. And yeah, thank you very much. GG everyone, and keep on playing and keep on sending me those wonderful, wonderful replays.